Hello. It's time to finally finish up Anthology of the Killer. Let me just get that opened up right now. I'm just going to get my iPad. Hopefully it's charged now. Talking about juice. I should take my meds. And I should get my water over there. And it's almost loaded. Oh, I'm in the wrong outfit. Hold on. Let me just there we go. Oh, where am I? There I am. Let me just nudge over slightly and there we go. Deciding to postpone this stream, I'll be real here, it was so worth it. Those pickles are so good. They're awesome. Okay, on the last two, if I recall correctly. Let me just get my roaches all laid out nicely. So I can just eat them all at once. Like the greedy motherfucker I am. Okay, Heart of the Killer. Hold on. I'm just gonna double check. Yeah, Heart of the Killer is the one I gotta do. Orange gummies. Oh wait. wonder if the activities are still happening outside. There'll be plenty of time left over for activities. The heart of the killer. Ooh. Oh, what's that looks like similar to that. Is my cursor gonna show up? Yeah. Looks somewhat similar. Not the same, like, aside from art style, but somewhat similar. Here's red mask. Although that bow isn't attached to mask probably. And fuck ass Bob. Tie, like white shirt, just no gloves. I forgot her name. The character on the portrait on the wall. Heart of the killer. Sometimes when I wake up, there's a moment when I don't know who or where I am. Cloak of habit falls away. I look around. I'm in an alien land, a distant country, full of objects whose use will remain forever unknowable to me. And then I get up and move over to the window. It turns out I'm still in the dream resort after all. Well, part of sleeping in a different bedroom is feeling like you might wake up as somebody else. I'd better start my rounds in case it turns out I'm still myself after all. Outside, it's another indistinguishably perfect summer day. Nothing is stirring within any of the other buildings of the compound. Isn't there anyone in here who has to dust? Participant survey. Please use the attached pencil to fill in response. Use enter to check where appropriate. Answers will only be shared with interested parties. What did you dream about last night? Check as may as apply. Erotic disavowal. Collecting plastic figurines. Being chased around. Memory of particular basement. Memory of multiple basements. Friend whose face you can no longer recall. Arguments. Carpet warehouse. Other use attachment B. Let's go plastic figurines. Carpet warehouse and other. How do you feel about sleep? I like it. Suppose necessary, I fear it, don't mind, neutral. I mean, yeah. It's sleep is sleep. Suppose it's necessary, I sometimes like it. I don't like that I need sleep when inspiration strikes. How would you describe your condition on waking? Have you seen this person? Think carefully. person. Never. Because, like, if I haven't seen them here, then that means I've never seen them. But I don't know if I've ever seen this. You don't know if you've never seen that person until you've seen that person. Or however Brenly Mulligan says about you never know if you haven't played this game before until you play the game, or whatever the fuck, from a Game Changer, Dropout TV's Game Changer. Man, I wish they'd at least serve breakfast with these. A new world of exciting wallpaper greets me from behind the door. I guess they're still coming in to redecorate while I'm asleep. Today's style is the standby pop art basement. The dresser drawers are varnished shut and can't be opened, possibly for insurance liability reasons. Stock photographs of smiling families stare down at me from atop the shelves. It's getting harder to tell how long I've been staying. For a while I kept a tally, but someone else seems to have been adding to it lately. The little pipe's a nice touch, though. Why is this just like a ruler here? That's just like a ruler. The sofa's covered in some hard, waxy substance that makes it impossible to lie down on for any length of time. Is this placeholder furniture, or could it be interior design? Outside in the corridor, it's quiet and still. No noise, but the sound of distant elevators moving up and down behind the walls. I have to assume things will be less creepy here once this place has actually opened for business, but it's hard to say for sure. The other rooms are already boarded up. It seems a bit much as a security measure, but I guess it's nice to have a break from the overall fro-fro aesthetic in this place. Fro-fro? As ever, the Dial-A-Boy is securely bolted to a table at the end of the hall. I have no idea what any of the buttons do because I refuse to touch and find out. Well, I haven't seen another person since I got here. I should still probably change out of my pajamas before I go to work. Maybe they're still waiting for me to slip up. The dressing room feels like being stuck inside a wardrobe. The air is still and heavy, as if smothered by too many coats. Well, I better see what my options are today. Heaped with ornate frocks and gowns, expensive looking but weirdly out of style. Like they were pillaged in bulk from an abandoned prop warehouse. Well, at least that would explain some of the stains. Ugh. Decisions. Man, these are both sort of preppy. Green BB or purple BB? Greeby or PB? Greeby or PB? Greeby or Purby? Purby. Purple B. BB. Greeby, GB, or PB? Green B or purple B? Green BB, purple BB. I think she looks better in the purple, but the pose she has on the green is funny. But I think I'll go with purple. It'll do, but maybe it's for the best that nobody will actually see me in these. Behind me, something slides beneath the door. Entire survey. Participant survey. Hi, I'm participant. I love to dress up in fashions and styles. I use the enter button to mark the statements I agree with. My favorite are clothes that make me feel girl CEO, murder victim, fast casual, or unidentifiable. In my new outfit, I feel more/less likely to achieve my goals. I feel more likely to become a murder victim in these clothes. I feel more or less likely to find love. Sort of like 50-50. She looks a little snazzy in the clothes. I feel more or less likely to walk into forbidden areas. Prefer not to answer. I feel more or less likely that my body will ever be found. I'm unsure. Let me make a thing. It's okay, I fucked up just a little bit, but that's okay. It's not too big of a deal. I can just, like, make it more apparent that this is supposed to be, like, its own line. There we go. And then... ah, shit, wait. Let me just make sure it's very... there we go. Loss. I drew loss on your damn survey. You know, I've never got a glimpse of whoever leaves these forms around. maybe it's for the best. I'm never sure if I'm supposed to tip in these kinds of situations. The elevator descends, carrying me further into the complex. As I delicately partake of the coffee and muffins left inside, I think back to the events which first brought me to this place. Whoa. Spooky. Scary. Terrifying. Hey, it's Agent BB. What's up? Boss, I decided to resign my commission as a mystery shopper. It was fun at first, you know. Oh, look at her little sprite. So cute. Big ol' lie. It was fun at first, you know. Paid to roam around the shopping district, looking for things that didn't fit. Empty aisles, furniture that looked off-brand. Each discovery seemed charged with secret meaning. A hidden transmission from the heart of the mall. Do you have nothing better to do? Would you like to make some money? Mystery Shoppers Inc. Incorporated. Join today. I started to like the feeling of being somebody else. A name nobody knew. A secret agent. Invested with the mysterious authority of the consumer. A passport to the frozen world of window displays. BB. Thanks for another great report on Mall Zone 5. The boss. The way this is drawn is so odd. Interesting. But soon I had second thoughts about the work, about renting my senses to the highest bidder, as if not even my perceptions were really my own, a tool of store surveillance, a private eye. I started dreaming about being pursued through strange malls by figures I couldn't quite see. Having signed up to store credit schemes on terms I knew I'd never be able to afford. Is that so? Well, that's a shame. I was just about to contact you about this new lead that came in. Peaceful, secluded resort. 6 sample guests must be comfortable with free room, board, and solitude. Exciting decor, competitive pay. How about it? One more job. Surprisingly, it's all been going fine. Although I'm still not sure exactly what a resort is or what you do when you get to one. It seems to involve a lot of statues. Rooms so dense with ornament that it's easy to feel lost within them, like an ornament yourself. Is this place just is this a real life? Or is this place just a fantasy camp for people that dream about turning into furniture? Ooh. I guess the real question is why they're lodging me here to begin with. Given that I'm not exactly the target audience for a place like this, although I can't imagine who else would be. Swaths of plastic ivy have been glued upon the walls. The door under is locked tight. I guess it's a staff location. For the courageous, there's a pool out in the open courtyard. The windows of neighboring apartment units stare down like empty eyes from every side. Personally, I didn't bring trunks. Wait. Anything back here? No? Okay. Okay. Nothing back there. Thumbs up. The way leads through one of the specialty suites. The immense white body of the marble horse takes up most of the space in the room. Out of habit, I checked the bookshelf on my way through. Gothic romances, some kind of girl detective franchise. Couldn't they find anything that fit the theme? Participant survey. Your desires are all business. Of course. What's your opinion about cowboys? Cowboys are cool. They're pretty cool. Without warning, a smiling, handsome cowboy walks in through your front door. Your immediate response is, why the fuck, what are you doing in my house? That's kind of cool. But like, what are you doing in my house? Why did you suddenly walk into my house? Do you remember the Red River Valley? Yes. Occasionally, yes, I remember the Red River Valley. I think. Am I thinking the right thing? Or wait, no, wait. Oh wait, no, I'm like, it's not a valley, it's just a river. No, I don't remember the Red River Valley. I forgot that there's like two different things, Red River Valley and Red River, like with the Red River Rebellion, if I recall correctly, it was like led by Louis Riel. I forgot specifically, but Canadian history. Does the paraphernalia of cattle ranching hold emotional meaning to your heart? Paraphernalia. 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 Cattle ranching. Yes a little, yes too much, prefer not to say. There's no, it's just yes a little, yes too much, too embarrassed to say. Like cattle ranching, like I mean, I don't know. Prefer not to. Wait, hold on. No, I shouldn't have gone to the door. I was going to write an additional fourth answer and no answer. The next is the exhibit hall, set up to allow guests to live out their fantasies of being lost inside a boutique furniture showroom. Velvet drapes sway slowly in the breeze from the AC. Whee! 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 The drapes that clip through the furniture. Whee! Whee! It's clipping through the furniture. Whee! Ideals for living. Dreamland Furniture Collection. Coming soon into finest stores near you. Mass production pending following user feedback trials. Mike, the firm affairs CEO of the Dream Resort business. Business is his number one love, but could there be a room for another in his heart? Bob, yeehaw, this rootin' tootin' CFO enjoys lasso, yodeling, and late nights among the plains. He's said to be looking for his very own sweetheart of the rodeo. Paul, the artist of the board. Paul's creative instinct shines in the marketing department. He's brooding but deep, will the muse allow him to complete his masterwork at last? Carlos, the zany one. Carlos could be identified by his catchphrase, hamburgers. But does his easygoing demeanor hide a sensitive soul? Tom, representing the HR department. Tom is also a prince regent of the distinct and landlocked country of Aldovia. With his old world charm, he is sure to treat the lady right. Meet the C-suite. Hey, that looks like the lady that I like was looking at in the portrait earlier before entering the thing. The face in this painting seems familiar, but no time to think about that now. There's a bell for the focus group testing. I'm not sure what happens if I stop showing up, but somehow I get the feeling it's not a good idea to find out. I'm so fucking scared. Welcome to the experience room. Use left and right keys to indicate emotions. Possible Commander Data Star Trek figurine. Roll of barbed wire. I don't know. Desire. Can be cool for crap. Corbett Lorraine's Demond limitation Funko Pop fear. Carcraft victim autopsy photographs. No thank you. Chair made of chicken bones. As long as they weren't freshly eaten and just clean. Limo photograph of empty theme restaurant circa 1998. Old boxing glove on a circular saw blade. That looks like the drinky fruit. VHS player filled up with chewing gum. No. Guantanamo Bay souvenir shop t-shirt. Yeah, it's just cool. Thank you. Boy, the examined life really takes it out of you. Oh, that coffee doesn't help much either. I could swear once I found the bathroom around here. I'm not going to sing your pissing song, girl. I'm not singing the song you sing when you piss. Psst. Hello, are you new? You must be a fellow guest reviewer. Call me Cece. In my spare time, I edited a scene about the strange occurrences that happened in the city, many of which seem to revolve around the elusive figure I refer to as the murderer. That sounds an awful lot like BB. An awful lot like BB. Is that so? Or, well, she edits, not writes, but whatever. CC edits, BB writes. This is interesting. Are you the only other person here? Well, let me think. There's also HH, II, JJ. Well, listen, I think I found the truth about what's going on in this place. Oops, gotta run, but meet me here tomorrow. I'll give you the full scoop. Bye for now. I guess I should be reassured to find out that I have peers. So why does it feel like it's time to skip town? Ding ding ding, a ding a ding a ding, ring ring ring. Oh my god, it's like the gift that sometimes my friend sends. It's nighttime. I don't like this. I'm so fucking scared. Is it the... Oh, it's the phone, right? Yeah. I remember. I'm so scared I'm ready to turn around immediately. Goodbye. Goodbye. Oh my god. Leave me alone! Leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone, leave me alone. Well, I'm just gonna get caught. Wait. A dream. Must have been a dream. But this is a different bedroom to the one I was staying in before. I don't actually remember heading back to my room last night, although I put that up to a general monotony of days around here. Am I even in the same building as last time? Ooh, that's kind of cool, actually. These clown guys are cute. Look at him. He's going, rah! Cute. Like, I'd low-key want one on my desk, they're cute. The dial boy last night was ringing. But was the call meant as a warning or a threat? The grinning yet impassive faces of the boys provide no answer. Yeah, I have to drop down the stairs. Here. Somehow I make my way back to the bathroom, or at least to another one that looks just like it. There's nobody around, but something glints at the edge of the mirror. Nah, let's go piss. There's no door on that thing. Ooh, I like the camera movement. I like when they occasionally, they use camera movement and stuff. And it's some of the camera angles they use too. Ooh. Oh, were the eyes like... Oh, was the eye watching BB earlier? Oh, it was CC. You'd think I would have, I probably did point that out when I first played through, but Contract Dossier 9, The Spook, MBA, University of Chicago, Advanced Field of Research, School of the Americas. Member of the RAGGMOPB, a reclusive management consultancy that meets in a remote Swiss villa once a year to discuss forbidden business synergies. The existence of the spook has been subject to official denial for so long that he no longer seems to possess any bodily form, requiring the use of a large plastic bag to get around. A table stacked with documents. A familiar face looks back. Well, at least now I know it wasn't a dream. On the table, I find a conspicuous-looking keychain and a note. The ivy opens after dark. There's also... Hey, wait a second. I know this. This is Marcy's World. Marcy's World #1. Audiences around the world were moved by its earnest depiction of a maiden's heart. As a result, it sold like gangbusters, and the fabled 1990s zine boom began. Marcy's World #2, on the other hand, took 10 years to come out, cost $100 million to produce, and sold approximately 30 copies. That was when we knew the golden age wouldn't come back. I wonder what this is doing here. They all made of synthetic hair, apple filled with drawing pins. Intrigues or not, it's probably a good time to think about getting out of here. Princess Diana, commemorative Beanie Baby. Focus testing products seem like they're getting increasingly deranged. Oh! Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare! Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Oh, the camera framing is really interesting. Oh, hello, you. You're not scary at all. Maybe I don't need to grab my stuff. Well, at least it's nice weather for a stroll beneath the moon. The rooftops sprawl and ramble like a pleasure garden. Behind me, I hear the creak of the bedroom door. Another questionnaire seems to be waiting on the roof. Beloved, flee! Flee swiftly to the central tower, where my secret private submarine docked underneath the compound shall whisk us both away to a new life of romance and adventure. Don't you know who it is? Look into your heart. I'd also be obliged if you would fill out the department survey below. How'd you rate your stay? I mean, it's it was 50-50. The food provided in the elevator was pretty good, but other than that, I'd say it's 3 stars. Pretty solidly average. Entered additional decimal places in Appendix F. I'd say 3.2. 3.2. Would you recommend us to a friend? I'll think about it. Ah, shit. I accidentally exited out of it, damn it. Pretty sure I don't know anyone who owns a submarine. What's this doing on the roof anyway? It's taking a lot of people passing through. I'm pissed off, I accidentally skipped past that. Let me check what the other ones were. What was your favorite part of the resort? Fresh linens, wallpaper, horse room, pool, mountain fear being killed, complimentary muffin service. I think like the horse room, mountain fear being killed, and complimentary muffin service are definitely like top tier. Totally an abrupt step up in familiarities. I don't like that sound. Ugh. Ooh, ouchie. Not a lot of grip strength in those boneless. Not a lot of grip strength in those boneless trash bag arms, motherfucker. Go back to waving at people outside car dealerships. Fucking love her. I made it back to the courtyard pretty quickly, which is surprising given how directionless this whole place seems to be. Maybe I started nearer than I thought. Let me go back into my original room. The ivy door hangs open in the dark. I didn't even need to use the key. Oh. Nightmare, nightmare, nightmare. Baby, come quick. Don't you recognize my voice? It's me, the beloved, the one from your dreams. I'm here, in real life. I'm waiting for you. I'm in a room in the resort. You know my name, why won't you call it? All you have to do is call. I'm counting on you now. Which one am I? Reach out, I'll be there. I need you to call. Call me. Call. Call. Call me. Call me. Call me. I said I'm not touching the fucking dial-a boy. You know, on the basis of your questionnaire results, you really should have emotionally imprinted on at least one of them by now. Would it help if we put you in our alternate A/B tested dial-a-girl group instead? Not particularly. Wait, who are... Well, it happens sometimes. We do our best to give people what they want. Sometimes there's some unfortunate soul who doesn't seem to know what that might be. How about we just fit you up for something off the rack? Wow! Wow! I love the obvious line in the skybox. Pumpkin summer. Wow! She's so terrified. And then I woke up in a nameless city when I knew to be accursed. Baby, come downstairs. I made pancakes for the harvest festival. It's shaped like a house, but the proportions are all wrong. These walls and furniture seem to bear no trace of earthly manufacture. So why do I feel like I've seen all this before? She's put in a 3D environment and is scared. It's terrifying. It's not 2D. The rooms wind aimlessly as though misremembered from a dream. Huge functionless chambers branch out from the central passage and seem to contain nothing but a handful of props. Down the stairs I glimpsed a darkened chamber, sprawling out at random far beneath the earth. Presumably this room is used for religious ceremonies of some description. I don't see no like summoning circle or anything. This all looks like a bit of a work in progress. From the kitchen, there's a smell of burning. Somehow I can already see the breakfast nook and the little island counter thing clearly in my mind. But where am I? How do I know about all this? Oh, hello. Good morning, sleepyhead. It's me, your sister. Aren't you excited for the festival today? I know you're a hotshot and big city writer now, just passing through as part of a book tour for your hotly anticipated novel. But it will be a great way to reconnect with your life-affirming small-town roots. You should say hi to everyone at the pumpkin festival. They say that Greg from high school will be there. Remember Greg from high school? Was that really my sister? It's not like her to be awake during the day. Anyway, it's all coming back to me. Yes, it's my quaint hometown. Although for some reason it reminds me of Vancouver. I swear, is this like recreation of like a Google Street View in Vancouver? It would be really funny if it is. Everyone outside is carving pumpkins in the streets. Do you really get pumpkins in the summer? I always thought they were seasonal fruit or gourd or whatever. I used to be a big shot vampire out there, but a chance meeting on a plane reminded me of the importance of love and family. I've never been happier. Greg from high school was asking after you. Thank you. I wish you the best. Don't talk to me until I've had my pumpkin coffee. You can be very happy with Greg from high school. Don't talk to me until I've had my pumpkin coffee. Yes, indeed. Many people are saying this. Oh, well, pumpkins burst through soil like corpses squeezed from shallow graves, as if the earth itself were too choked with flesh for further entry, and the living were consigned to a narrowing circle within the legions of the dead, numberless murdered of the history of the world. I get it already. Greg from high school. Jesus! Well. Music. The ominous music and the... I'm so fucking scared. Oh, I don't like this. I'm so fucking scared. If there's a monster in here, I'm just going to like let it take me. Oh, never mind. I don't fuck with you. I'm so fucking scared. Oh, what? You think you're too good for Greg from high school, too? Yes, he looks like someone who strangles his wife in a Tennessee Williams play. She's tapping her foot. Look, I have a schedule here. What if you just told me what your horrible private death fantasies are, and we could make them come true? We have the technology. Nice try, but this is just like the time when I was 8 and my friends showed me a picture of the S Club 7 and asked me which one I liked. And I had no strong opinion, so I just picked one at random and everyone else went, ew! That's not really what I'm talking about. Wait, how about this one? Look, it's the Maniac Pixie Dream Girl. She'll make you a mixtape for when she's chopping you apart. No! But what about this? High-powered office romance. BB, I need you to work late tonight. You're having dinner with a very important client. Me. Is that even legal? Ooh. This is cool. Robor, Hello, Robar. This is a really cool environment, actually. Oh. Welcome, investors. Welcome, bon venant. What does desire look like in the world of casual mass death? For obvious reasons, top retailers have begun asking this question. Now can be answered. RAGGMOPP, acting in collaboration with the Consumer Survey Institute, is proud to announce the Dream Resort, a bleeding-edge romantic horror simulacrum designed to furnish you with behavioral demographic details on the love/death imaginaries of today's top youth subcultures. Special group rates available. Ask for Marcy. Wait, Marcy as in... That's right. With the commercial failure of Marcy's World 2, I moved into consultant work to clear the debt. That's where I ran into the Spooks people. They too were consultants in a way. It's for you. Just say what you want. Can it really be that hard? Don't worry. It will all be over soon. What I want is Cha-Cha the Tree Frog. What? It's the name of the frog-themed animal mascot for the Rainforest Cafe. That's kind of a deep cut. You maybe want the frog from Warner Brothers cartoons instead? I don't want anything, I just think it's interesting. It's an interesting design. Don't look at me, fuck you. Show me your desires if you think they're so great. she's blushing like crazy. Well. Hello, everything has eyes. That's not creepy at all. Oh, that's cute. The plant with the eyes is cute. Hooded figures watch each other in the corridors, scratch holes in the wallpaper where they can see and not be seen, leap out and drag themselves below, be tortured in a maze of secret prisons. This is the dream of the spook. You know, it's always bewildered me when people say that they liked Marcy's World 1. It seemed like such a put-on to me, so calculated. But what could I do? People told me what they liked and I believed them. So I kept doing it, but then people didn't want it anymore. Do you know they didn't even know just what they wanted? The people I trusted to know, to tell me, so that I'd know what I wanted to. And so I became a consultant, to find out what people liked. Ooh. Just so you know, this is a real violation of my employment contract. What's with the tower? Everything we recorded went into the spook's memory. Survey results, sales receipts, interrogations, secret photographs, phone calls, final breaths, final wishes. That's a really cool sprite though, with the... This is a really cool sprite with like the mask only being over one eye. Like I find this really cool. Like in this game's art style, this is a cool sprite, I like it. Captured data bleeding and transformed inside the knight's mind into something else, a glimpse into the desire of age. The sex dreams of bodiless serial torture are the desires of the age? What else? Just like in a romantic movie, sometimes the thing you're looking for was around you the whole time. To be told exactly who you are and what you want. Wouldn't you like to know for sure? Oh, wait a minute, Marcy, hold up. You don't have to go in there. I mean, I liked Marcy's World 2. You did? I mean, I couldn't get the CD-ROM to play, but the Kathy Acker interview was good. Maybe you can come with me if you want. You can know things about yourself that only the advertisers know. I'll take my chances. Well, it's the privilege of youth to never have to recognize yourself. Maybe you'll want to someday be told exactly what it is you wanted. You might find yourself trying to come back here in your dreams. She, like, and that BB sprite looks like awfully, like, horrified. Like, but, like, just calmly standing there, but horrified. And then I woke up. The hotel had been abandoned, and the shoddy construction materials of the Dream Resort were already collapsing back into the forest mulch. Weary of my travels through the country of desire, when I got back home, I decided to do the opposite, and spent the day playing video games instead. You won't last 10 seconds in this game, my lord. Scary. And then there's one more to go. This is the last one, and then BB will be here soon. And I'll go down there afterwards. Cool. Alright. Face of the Killer. Act 1. Run fast, comrade. The old world is right behind you. Wayne Gretzky. What do you think it means? No time for that now. The killer could be anywhere. If the killer appears, I'll just assume dead. Killers can die just like everybody else. It's hard to believe all these houses used to have people living in them. In a vast nest of wood and corpses, the killer is hatching the world that is to come. Once we're inside, kill everything that moves. Hey, I recognize this place. This is the old urban cenotaph. Killers infiltrated all of our most beautiful institutions. Look, masks and costumes of all our leading statisticians and celebrity car salesmen. My god, is nothing sacred. Cogs and things, what are they for? As though a whole civic life were one machine built by the killer over centuries, assembled in silence for some dark purpose yet to be disclosed. Boss, you're depressing me. Portrait of the City Father. Portrait Hall of City Fathers is a memory of better days. Hey, isn't that... Well... Listen, did you hear that? Oh, it's probably just the wind. Come here, baby. Kiss. But you see, the killer lives in this place. There's no such thing as the killer. It was all made up to sell life insurance, policy, whatever. Maybe you're right. Charles, can you... I fucking flinched. Hello, murderous BB. Oh my god, like ultra kill. Unit 12 to base control. Hello, is everyone around? I can't, listen, it's BB, it's the killer, she found us. Hello, can you read me down here? Is mission still going okay? Over. Well. God forgives, BB kills. Damn, baby. Why'd you kill so many people? They asked too many questions, Ray. Were you guys going to help me or what? Gee, I never thought we'd find ourselves inside the faculty tunnels. Our neglected academic careers must finally be taking off. They don't even get good TV reception. Was this whole building really left unlocked? According to the charter, all graduates must be able to pick up their diplomas directly from the head office if there are no living staff members left to pass them out. How about Dr. Blood? Decapitated Sunday. Real? I owed him a term paper. I hope that doesn't mean he died unfulfilled. Okay, everyone, load up. Credentials are important in today's job market. I read an editorial about this. Great, Bachelor of Phrenology. Looks like most of the good ones were taken. Hold on. What's phrenology? It's a pseudoscience. Bachelor of Numerology. Bachelor of Game Design. Well, I guess we're graduates now. Is it me or does town seem kind of dead? It's National History Day, so all the stores are closed off. That is how we are able to get the day off. There's someone looking through the window right now. Alright, where are you guys working anyway? Well, I'm a courier for Knife Roo. New subscription box service. Sign up now to get a hand-curated batch of fresh knives in the mail every week. No questions asked. Secret meat. What about you, Claude? I find bloody horror tapes at their stores and sell them to HR departments. Apparently it helps executives get in the zone before big meetings. It's a growing market, so competition is fierce. Some of my rivals have started breaking into people's rooms to fill their own new product, but I have a good feeling about my find this week. 400 blows. Sounds grisly, right? I think it's one of the guinea pig series. Man, even bars are closed. It's National History Day, a bigger deal than I thought. I have fireworks outside, so at least somebody's still having fun. Baby, you're in all those horror films. Maybe you could hook Claude up. I keep telling you that's not B. That one is the other BB. Really? Cool. How many of you are there? Look, you know the way the characters in the movie series can sort of change definition over time? Like Frankenstein and Frankenstein's monster, or Dracula and Dracula's monster. Some time ago, I actually starred in a direct-to-video horror film known as Bloody Night 4. I guess it did well enough on the market that the other studios started making their own versions of it, with the BB character returning as a different actress every time, likeness growing ever more abstract, until gradually the character itself began to blur, mutating through proximity to murder into a visual shorthand for that murder. Its symbol, its source. Oh, and hold on. BB in the Black Mass Club. BB only shoots twice. And there's some in the back too. Oh, that's the original one. BB reserves 9 chairs at midnight. Wear a red dress for BB. This all seems like it went from BB's the victim to now BB's like the killer. BB kills them all. If you meet BB in the road, you're dead. I try not to take it personally, but it's not like they're paying me residuals. So I've been picking up shifts lately at a medieval themed chain restaurant near town. Boss's name is Puss Man. I wanted to get one that said Pussy Man, but it was too many letters for the plate. You know, I can't help but notice the doors to the building seem to be locked tight at all times. So the exciting world of new restaurant concepts. Great job not falling in yet. This is a surf position, but we will start you at our wench tier. What does that entail? Oh, just wenching it up, wenching around. And remember, hand your keys back every shift. I hate buying new ones every time someone falls into the quartz grinding machine.
Job is very simple. Food orders are prepared by the machines, then fed into the mangling device. And all of the dark, wet slurry is poured into the city sewers, and the cycle of business repeats. The job is to reach way into the mangling device to pull bone fragments off the blades when they get clogged. So nobody actually eats any of the food? Is this one of those tax things? That's really more of a vassal tier question. One day, something went wrong with the pipes. I went downstairs to take a look. I found a network of stone tunnels that seemed to predate the creation of any known theme restaurant. I went down deeper and deeper, leading towards the dark river of the lymph that slowly whirled onwards underground. Pipes hung from the ceiling, seeming to draw it upwards to the houses above. I couldn't tell how far it went or what dark sea it may have. Do they still do those chicken platter deals? Personally, I'm more of a burger dolphin guy. What about you, Max? Where are you working? I get paid 2 cents a comment by one of those websites that just posts pictures of car crashes next to garbled, vaguely menacing headlines. Swedish woman wants you to know about this. Max left the comment. So true, bestie. How come you're the only one with one of us with an actual media career? Well, I guess that's it. See you all in the workforce sometime. Seems like some people are forgetting the duties they owe to society. Why are you talking like a cowboy? Listen, as closest thing to this town as to youth culture, we have a civic responsibility to stay up and party on graduation night. And everything's closed. Not everything. Turns out some of the other guys from our year are holding a house party later tonight. All we need to do is skip this train and get the next one out too. Mansion Gardens. Fireworks. Those are awfully red. But it does complement your color to green, and everything else is green. So it makes them pop. Where is everyone? Oh. Ah, they're there. Hey, here you all are. What's with the monster outfits? Safer to be feared than loved. When you said oh, right, this part. When you said you're all going home to change, I assumed you were just being, dressy. This neighborhood seems sort of ritzy. Do we really know anyone who lives here? Don't worry, most of the old mansions have been chopped into apartments now, like everything else. But they do say there are still few still occupied by descendants of the original city owners. Insulated there against the years, growing paler and stranger with each successive generation. Right, did you actually get invited to this party we're going to? Ours is a universal invitation to experience Claude. Hey man, it's me, Carnosaur. I was in your social studies course, I think. These are my associates, Annie Warhol's Dracula and Kazoo, the thing forsaken by God. Come in, everybody's welcome. Hey, I like your BB suit. Thank you, I worked hard on it. Feel free to hang out, just stay out in my dad's room. Psst, baby. Doesn't this party seem kind of off? Well, ordinarily I'd say yes, but I've already spent the last 4 years hiding from maniacs and mostly talking to myself. So I decided from now on, I'm going to be the new BB, confident and sophisticated, the life of every party. She's a head taller than you, though. She just manifests an image of BB, of herself. Oh, incredible. Hello, enchanté. Greetings. Gee, everyone here seems to know each other. I wonder if they all belong to the same vocational track. Oh, did you hear thousands? Glass crunches somewhere in the plush carpet. A chorus of whoops come from the TV room. Everyone's piled onto a couch, laughing and watching the History Channel. BB costume. Glass lamps rattle from a distant slamming door. Low thumbs, hush giggling from the sounds of running feet. I wonder if those older guys are chaperones. I don't like that laughing is only in my left ear. Oh, this one's like dressed like one of those nurses. The murderer ones. The murder ones. I still haven't even talked to anyone yet. Well, everyone seems pretty busy. I'd like to be an ingenue, but I'm not even sure what they do besides perish of tuberculosis. What is the real party? Maybe someone there would know. I can't believe you brought it. Now all we have to do is find the TV. This party's gonna rock. CQ 1111110011000. Roger that. Gee, how many plug sockets do these guys need? Dude, come on. Let's use the set. We bought Virtua Fighter. Sorry, we're in the middle of something. What are you guys watching? Rehearsal tapes for the new season of the Immersive Theater. They're putting on Dogs, Ezra Pound's fascist response musical to the success of T.S. Eliot's Cats. Apparently it's never before been staged completion. I thought that the theater only ever did the one play. Some people say it's time for a change. Hey, I really like your outfit. Thank you, I'm BB. I can see that. Who are you for real? Still BB. I admire your commitment. Why not come into where the real party's going on? So, what internship did you get assigned? Did our school have an internship program? Of course, you just fill out the forms from the careers department. Wait, school down. School down. Slow down. Our school had a careers department? So what were you intending to do after graduation? Well, I've always assumed I'd be found beaten to death in an alley somewhere. There's no future in that line of work. Me and my friends. Robert's in finance, while June is apprenticing as a BTK consultant in Lockheed Martin. You consult them on sandwiches? Anyway, it's pretty crazy to be finally graduating, right? Now we have to figure out what we're doing with our lives. Do we? I don't think so. We've always known exactly what we're doing with our lives. This is fucking scary. Just stare. just staring at me. I'm scared. More drinks? Yes, absolutely. Fill her up. Act 2, party night. Oh, my ears. Whoa there. I thought something else was happening. God, get out while we're young. Tramps like us, baby, we were born to run. Oh, my new friends are so nice. I can't believe I waited so long to penetrate the mysteries of the social. Where's everyone going? I have more opinions about things. Boy, those fireworks are loud. Let's put on some music. Woo! I like everyone's masks. You all look like real murderers. How charming. How fun. Ugh. Commence preparations. Next step. Briefing begins and announcement hallway. There's a commencement speech too. Hey guys, we got to go. Let's build the future with the energy of the youth together. Oh, this is giving this talk anyways.
Historical tendency.
Farah, they used the door with minor threat. She's drunk as fuck. Seats. I wonder if I have time to grab more of those sausages before this starts. Oops, too late. Hiya, kids! Hiya! Boy, it's so great to see so many eager faces. What a turnout! Yes. Let's start with a quick question. Who here thinks the Empire branded? Oh, no way! Say it ain't so. Boy, it's always a thrill to meet true believers. Unfortunately, empires owe them. It's what they do. So perhaps we should say instead that the restoration of the greater imaginary empire has never finished. Call me Mappy. You may know me from my popular 1980s video game career. I retired early and bought a big house, but nobody wanted to visit my big house or listen to my increasingly hammy and truculent political opinions, and so I sat there, lights off, watching people drive past on the road outside my house, and imagining what it would feel like to shoot them in their cars. Until inevitably, in this way, I began to develop a grand theory of history. I realized that we needed to go back to rejoin that sacred community of force, severed from us by revolutionary turmoil, back to violence sanctified by myth, when one could be a guide upon a holy quest instead of just some asshole strangling kids in the parking lot behind the stop and go. Folks, I know many of you agree, which is why we started shining the city. But is a way back really possible? The answer is yes! We fight to restore legitimacy, claimant, a bold figure ready to reclaim the vacant throne of history. Ladies and gentlemen, presenting the last descendant of Charlemagne, the present king of France, the Dolphin! I'm not going to commit to spitting out water. Now, under all your seats, you'll find your baronial coronets and a loaded pistol. Pardon me, excuse me, sorry. Is there a bathroom maid? You know how it is. This party is definitely getting to be that stage, and this is definitely getting to be the stage in the party where sticking around is an increasingly poor decision. At least nobody brought a guitar. I've been making lots of new friends here, so we'll be okay. This is the power of a new BB. All I have to do is inform the others and then stylishly, dynamically hide under a pile of cuts somewhere. Thought I told you to stay out of my dad's room. Man, take it easy, it's a body. Did you get caught? Did you think you caught a spy or something? That's right, confess your crimes. She's no good. It's no good, she's too tough. We need to bring her to a black site for enhanced interrogation. No, that's okay. Wow. Hey, that looks like fun. I love zombie games. You know, my uncle was a soldier in one of those inscrutable wars of occupation. Told me what they do to prisoners they caught. Now, how about you be the insurgent and I'll be the defender of humanistic values? Well, don't worry. I used to practice this on rats. Open wide. What happened? Well, I guess we blew up a power station. Don't worry, the backup generator will come on in just a sec. Fucker, breaking glass, dropping blood, nightmare. And, well... Howdy, it's me, Beepy, Zines. I don't sound like that, I've never said howdy. Gee, there's a lot of these things this season. Let's get the next one in half and see if it multiplies. Slash your run! So I'm in the funeral, man. Was the illustrious protagonists of history have been decanted from the amber tombs. So, am I still supposed to be running away? Preserved through the long years at the bottom of the reach. Okay, wait. I think I'm chilling. Amber tombs who point as figureheads of the world that is to come. Preserved through the long years at the bottom of the grease trap buckets of various regional fast food franchises, nurtured and replenished by the vital oils. That is not dead which can eternal fry. Okay, makes sense. Chomp, chomp, chomp. Crunch, crunch, and who do we have here? Why, it's Napoleon the Third. The bitch is back. A fine vintage. Crunch, 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 chomp, chomp. And over here is Anastasia. The widow's to Romanov. Widow's to Romanov. She looks pretty clean already. Nobody would notice another quick bite. Ah, fresh meat. Well. Oh, you're coming from this way. Okay, got it, buddy. Understood. I'm cooked. Hey, it's one of my employees. You probably know not to show up for work tomorrow. Yontan is moving into vast new tracks of public life, and I've wanted to eat you ever since I hired you. Hey, right. I forgot to hand my keys back after end of shift. Oh, thank you. Yes, that'd be a big. Cherry. I need this guy to drop down too. Well, fuck. You know, video games really did make us do it. But nobody will ever believe you. Well, please stop bludgeoning us with that. That was a rare mint and box copy of Mario Cement Factory. Ow. Gee, I guess instead of Dark Souls, we should have gotten good at murdering women. Whatever happens to games for change. Man, that party sucked. Where'd everyone disappear to? Let's all just turn in early so we're fresh tomorrow. Psst, isn't she taller than before? I wasn't really paying attention, but apparently that's the new BB. You know, that really is a great costume. I'm a big fan of the BB movies, but don't you think it's a cheat that she never seems to die? I mean, really die. Headless, limbless, torso washes up on the beach, so drop the part they need a specialist to tell what species it used to be style of thing. You know, sometimes the DVDs come with a little feedback cards inside. I was thinking more about making my own cuts. Hi, BB! Ah! BB, what? You know, we changed our minds. Manny and I are pro-murder now. It's a hip new thing. We think it's far out. Hold on, what are you two even doing here? You were decapitated. You forget that we're medical experts. They say at any key moment of history, the dead can be seen walking the earth again. As though such points in the world itself had lost track of any precise distinction between who is left alive or why. If you run to any members of the living, say hello. Tell them they don't know what they're missing. Gee, I hope none of those burning apartment blocks are mine. I just got my things organized. Who's this? Must be an understudy. Good. Could you fetch some Zimas? It gets pretty hot inside these Simblets God monster costumes.
Guys, can I grab BB here just for a sec?
Hi, Director Basso. Act 3, stage exit. Director Basso, right? Oh. I don't like that. Ooh, that's cool. Ah, it's just a... That's still really cool though. Just these images just floating around. I hate that. Yeah, the bird thing, I don't know. I guess they felt we needed a mascot. At some point we tried commissioning a mechanical one, but there was a fire. Hey, why am I telling you this? Captive audience. Hey, it's Mappy. Hiya, kid. Hiya. Boss, new acting a terrific success. The calling cards are in and big read. Help me. Ah! Wait. What are y'all even trying to accomplish? Like, is this a coup? I'm kind of thought the theater controlled the city already. Actually, we're more like contract workers. The owners of the city had managed to insulate themselves so well against history that they no longer believe that exists, but they still dream about it, and in the depths of their seclusion, the dream resembles a nightmare. A tangled procession of ceremonies and masks, conspiracies, and motiveless coups and murders in hidden rooms. And so that's what we stage for them. Day after day to soothe them in their dreaming business. How do you like our new song? And handing out rifles to drunk college grads. It gets them involved. They feel like they're part of the process. It's not like we're completely irresponsible, see? These are even prop guns. They're not even loaded. And yeah. Oops. Hey boy, what a party. You did this, didn't you? I am tied to a chair. Yes, but it all makes sense now. You're part of them when the college was wiped out, and when our supply warehouses in that hick town burned down. Have you been after my job from the start? You even took over my movie franchise. That was supposed to be my side hustle. Now they're but the BB movies, and nobody remembers who directed the first one. I don't even get residuals. I don't either, lady. I don't get residuals either, lady. Howdy, great party, huh? Did you think I got all this arts funding by being nice? I've made more theater kids than Spider-Man Turn Off the Dark. I've been told on what specifically that one's like referencing, like what that references and shit, but I don't remember. Am I actually just supposed to go straight? Oh, Christ. Yeah! Oh, you got me. I'm done for. Nice try. Incidentally, delivery like that is why you only got 2 lines in the civic play. Yeah, well, I never wanted to be in your corny play. I had my own plans for that week, my own cultural ambitions. Nobody ever bothered to ask me what they were. What were your ambitions, BB? I wanted to do a color issue. Don't point that thing at me, young lady. Don't you point that thing at me, young lady. What did I just say? You see, that's how you do that scene. Pity grabbed the prop sword. Situational awareness is very important in this line of work. Well, ouchie. shit. Well, what are you staring at? Help me up, would you? My goodness, who do we have here? I'm Basso, you idiots! Basso! No, I don't think so. Director Basso is right here. But you don't look anything like her. I wonder why Basso hasn't caught back up yet. I hear people moving behind the curtains on both sides. A soft grunt, the scrape of props, a low creak of ropes, and winches. Isn't this a little late to be changing the sets? This is like really cool. I really like this. I also like that segment with the dueling Basso. Oh, well, I don't like that. Oh! Shit! Restricted policeman area, prepared to die. All up, fellows. This one isn't wearing a mask. Are you undercover? Say something and cop. 10-4, spread 'em. Oh god, it's a mirage. I'm telling you all, it's a... This one checks out. Feels good to be out of those dog outfits. Gee, I thought mine suited me. Look guys, I made a necklace out of ears. Creativity is what makes us human. Bah, outmoded iconography. No place for you in police theater. Some aesthetics count as crime. Hear me out, I'm workshopping some new ideas. Mission accomplished, ladies and gentlemen. We got him. Is there an exit around here? I want to guard it. First, we have to report to the CO. The crucial stage is yet to come. Well, they're all just saluting. Jesus Christ. Hey, good work, guys. Looks like you managed to catch a dangerous criminal. We did? Yes, indeed. Phoebe here has been a person of interest ever since the case of the mysterious theater a few months back. I wasn't sure whether you guys remember that. It's been a busy period. We'll have gotten around to you eventually. Hold on. It's been a busy period, but I'm sure we would have gotten around to you eventually. Boss, we found the thing. Well, there's no time like the present. Let's take a walk. You might notice some new decor around here. We've been forced to put the theater under police control, following the attempted uprising of armed killers. Who gave those guys real ammo anyways? Well, we did. You might... We have great things planned for the first season of Police Theater. Now, I know what you're thinking. Young people want their serial killers to have more of an unlicensed indie feel. I used to be pretty alternative myself. Check out my K Records tattoo. You see, Basso always thought she was the only one who knew where to find the owners. She was wrong. They told me to. Whispering through the static on my Dick Tracy communicator watch. That's how I know the city tires of an age of horror and dreams instead about an age of law. Is that good news? Sometimes I feel so happy I can't stand myself. When I am too full of joy, I think how little good my health did to anyone near me. Come on in, boss. Police dog followed this trail in here. What is that? Civil legitimacy. Blotter. Just a precaution. Killers go crazy for the smell of blood. Now you go first and we'll watch and see what happens to you. Aaron here has the sour aftertaste of someone's breath. Veins slowly beat slowly in the walls. Are these the corridors of power everyone talks about? We don't need a running commentary. I freaking love how it's like she's talking as if like it's being written or something, but yeah, it's just her talking out loud the whole time also. Lumpy tree-like animals scuttle by unseen involuntarily. I recall dark legends of the city's past. At some point, The town's fathers began interbreeding with their own real estate portfolios. I push on past the dripping chambers. Man, if I live through this, I'm going to climb into a bathtub and never get back out. At least I've decided what I'm doing with myself after college. Professional murder victim. Behold the marble temples of law. Now keep going towards them or I'll shoot you in the head. You know. Oh, I like the camera angle work here. When I was younger, the history of the world seemed like an endless series of police actions. All the squashed penitent revolts, interminable centuries of torture, beheadings. I thought, wow, how did people back then put up with it all? Surely they must have been tougher than me. Must have had different bodies. One I couldn't feel as much pain. I sure wouldn't have been able to live like that. Not me. Not for a moment. So I joined the police force because I was so sensitive. So I became a cop and quickly realized there was no such thing as sensitivity. That everybody could be made to feel the same degree of pain. And history seemed to be a nightmare, worse than before, and I thought, great, amazing. I've matured now, for sure. I've really grown up. Now I've peered into the true depths of suffering that make up the world. I'm stoic, realistic. At least now I know just how bad it can get. I wish I had my friend here to voice this over because I really like how he voices this character, the policeman. Oops. And every time I said that, I find out the truth was worse. Worse and worse. An ocean of blood that went down forever. And as I looked into it, I discovered the higher dimension to police work. I found that the capacity for happiness was finite, while the capacity for misery was infinite. And waiting in the bottomless pit of infinity was an unspeakable policeman known as God. If you wanted a universe of bottomless artificial suffering, you could have stayed home and played video games. This way I also get a pension. Well, here we are. I wonder where everybody is. I get it. They're busy people. City founders. They probably want us to let ourselves in. Please attend. Please attend. See, they're calling us up already. A grand new age of municipal cooperation. Well, BB vanished. This guy's yapping so much. Like, this guy just yap. That he's not even paying attention to the fact that BB's gone, and his goons aren't even paying attention either. Grand new age of municipal cooperation is about to begin. Let's go. Let's all go get the keys to the city. Please attend. Did you do all your readings? The marble tombs are oddly brittle, slick and wet to touch. I don't want to meet anyone who lived here. It's like walking through a tonsil stone. Then you look, that guy's too busy spieling to himself to even notice I got away. The more I see of this place, the more haphazardly it seems put together. Stately columns, piled in heaps. Buildings with no doors or windows. I guess it's just ye olden style, but it really feels more like walking around the furniture showroom. Please sit down, make yourselves at home. You are the young leaders of tomorrow. What the fuck is this? Just remember, no cheating is allowed. Do your best. Let's start with an easy one. Question 1. When was the horror genre invented in English? That's right, the answer is 1651, when Hobbes and his Leviathan boldly presupposed a terrifying universe of undirected violence, the better to contrast with that emerging condition of directed violence known as the state. and so was that the realm of legitimate violence. It produced also a realm of illegitimate violence. The kingdom of politics co-evolved with the kingdom of the horror. Two nations sharing a border, trading back and forth, images, ideas. Boss, he's getting political or something. Kind of, he's so fucking done already. Kind of power sharing agreement, which all were to attain dual citizenship, never allowed to be certain just which nation would exert the final claim. And it worked quite tremendously. Only doesn't it seem unfair that the horror should always remain a silent partner? Something glimpsed in photos documents the imagery of editorial cartoons, only to tastefully recede into the background once again. Don't you think it's time they had their turn? Shut up. Wait, someone else.
I thought the terrible secret buried underneath the town would be more terrible. This is the single least threatening room I've been to all day.
Did I just get lost?
Maybe it's a sublet. The thing is, I know from cheaply made horror, Toskies? Most of the stuff even my sister couldn't sell. Moldering, non-union bogies flaps sadly from the shadows. I'm tired and covered in blood, and you look so anxious. Covered in blood and missing my shows. I wish I even knew which layer of fake city I was on by now. It's like this town was built on images of itself instead of bedrock. Well, I have to admit, the theming grows more inventive the further I get. The rubber mummy room gives me a vague flashbacks to civic class. Is it someone's birthday or what? And down here is...
It's here. You with the bird hands above your head. You with the bird hands above your head.
What?
It's puppets. Oh. Oh God. Oh God, I forgot about this bit. Oh. I'm following this guy. Oh, hey. Hey, murder guy. Oh.
Being dead is not so bad, BB. You never have to second guess yourself.
As these people's heads on a platter serve as raw material for the grand structure of history. Could there be a nobler aim? For what is truly good must be eternal and vice versa. So great for my career. I've been thinking of becoming a Vocaloid. Boo-hoo-hoo. Boo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Atsunamika. Police action. Come back here. I have more folksy monologues. The first rule of making zines is never talk to the police.
I wish I could tell if I was dead yet. It might save time.
Oh God. That's a lot of bird sounds and ooh. Yeah. Oh, hey, bird. Hello, bird.
Hi, hello, nice to see you. Call me Baby Bird. That's right, call me BB.
Hey, I remember you. Didn't I once kill you with a shoe? Well, let's not dwell on the past.
What's important is the world to come. Hear it? Gorged on corpse fat, the killer prepares to regurgitate the future in his own dread image. Distracted and slow, for once the vulnerable to mortal frailties. Interesting, right?
Why are you telling me this?
What do I care? I'm the baby that always denies. Besides, we shared a larynx once. Think of me as a still quiet voice of inner conscience.
Listen, this is just for defense, got it? Perish the thought. Boy, I feel great. This is just what I needed. You guys were just holding me back. They never appreciated my mixed CDs. I've always been the smartest one in the room. Natural authority flows from my hands like smoke. When the owners see, they'll make me king for sure. That's the life for someone so sensitive like me. Calling some things the finer shit. I knew it. Faces from the history books. Everyone I ever looked up to, they're all here, living underground. They all know my work. They've all been waiting for me. Watch out, watch out. I'm on the trail of a vicious killer. What? You too, mister. Better watch your back. They say he hates cops to pieces. Oh, just as he was on his breakdown, he's killed. I kind of wish he didn't get killed just like right there, because like I keep saying this, the way my friend like voice acted for him was really good. Really good. Like when we were like I was playing and I was reading it to him, and it felt like it felt like he was getting really into it, and then just the guy dies, and I wanted to see more of like this guy just going batshit. It would have been interesting. What am I doing? What am I doing? These guys are hired kill captain of the International Monetary Fund. Why would I think I would be able to shoot it out? Why would I think I'd be able to shoot it out? It's bad luck to pick things off the floor. Some of those corpses seem familiar. What am I doing? Has there ever been a horror film where shooting the monster worked? Well, he's dead already, so Oh, hi. Nah. What are you waiting for? Shoot him already. Don't rush me, you little shit. Where's the egg than you? You shoot him if you're in such a hurry. You're the famous murderer. I've never killed anyone intentionally that I know about. Oh, dead. The chariot of victory goes forth, drawn by the two horses of victory. How exalting it is to fall under its wheels. Behold, the counter-world is born. Opposite of all that is the death in life. It looks pretty much the same as before, actually, just in different colors. That's a negative for you. Still glimpse on moonlight, reflecting, unchanging. In mathematic terms, it's... Oh, it's the... That's a negative for you. Still glimpse on moonlight, reflecting, unchanging. In mathematical terms, it's technically an inverse. And that's it? Everything you guys did, you remade the world, and the only thing you wanted to change about was the color scheme? Well, sure. What else is there? Are you all stupid? Listen. Look, it's not good to be too critical. You shouldn't meddle with the laws of history. Darwin and stuff. Private water park enterprise. So, are we all dead? How would anyone be able to tell? In the shadow of the killer. I'm not sure I can get used to being a blonde. Dear Zizi, how are you? I'm well. I hope you're having fun at the convention. What is a Toho? 流れてくる時の流れで負けれるさがほらぐるぐる回って私から離れる僕には見えないわそう知らない自分から僕と取りなさいも忘れ続けて知れないわ私それだけ夢見てる何も見てない In my opinion, you picked a good weekend to get out of the city. Folks, the results are in. Please welcome the new city council. Strangleman, Mrs. Strangleman, Strangleman Jr., Gore Video, First Person Shooter, Lady Monstradamus, Tsar Nicholas II, the Exquisite Corpse, Hyper Chop, and returning Director Bosso. Yes, that's totally Director Bosso. Also, you're looking well. Care to divulge us to your skincare secrets? A life in art keeps the spirit young. Things are otherwise pretty much back to usual, or possibly more so. After that first night, the new colors seemed to fade, but maybe I just got used to them. Nobody else seems to notice that something happened, so I've been trying to keep track of all the changes in my zine. Circulation continues to drop rapidly. Tammy now fitness center. Certain types of cereal rebranded. Sexy green M&M now wearing hood and rubber boots and promotional material. Animatronic skeleton from Judas Priest's turbo lover now secretary for the interior. and she lives in like a house now. Anyway, since downtown is still partly on fire, I had to call in an arcane family favor and have been staying with Aunt and Uncle YY and her cousins in the suburbs. I see. Much conversation concerns current events. The first night there, Aunt and Uncle said what was happening had been no surprise, given the way things are going these days. Second night, our cousins showed up to dinner wearing bird masks and said they'd gone into a podcast which explained why everything had been going on was good. On the third night, I found all the knives in the house had been sharpened. Aunt YY kept weighing me, and our uncle was reading from a cookbook called To Serve Man, so I'd been trying to get out for walks as much as possible. Suburbs are fine, but all the right angles throw me off. It's like living in a crossword puzzle and not being able to see any of the clues, trying to detect a secret order in 200 streets named after trees. It's so quiet, and still that it's like even the houses are asleep. What do the suburbs even dream about? I haven't been here long enough to say. Hopefully it's something good. Backyards are fenced away, but at bits you can look through and glimpse some new place, open and uncertain, in a vast intersection of a wall, a roof, a vacant lot. As though still folded up, inside the world there was a different kind of negative. Anyway, I will leave you on that peppy image. Enjoy the convention and don't worry about me here. After all, the one good thing about history is that the worst of it is probably over. Sincerely, your correspondent, Phoebe. Well, there she goes. Cornered at the dead end. But BB's going to be here. Hello. What's that? Am I BB? I'm taller than she was, don't you think? I hope you liked the video game. To be honest, I found it a bit repetitive, all that digging through old basements, chased around, never getting the full picture. Wants to live like a rat all the time. The next time I die, I'll come back as a bird. I'm trying to figure out who is who. Say, new wave and old town will be one and the same a little bit later on in the game. Are you sure this is a Hank Williams song? Tonight, George Jones, or Georgie Jones, I don't know. Europe's top George Jones impersonator. Opening act, the fabulous singing Cowboy Sisters. I'm not really sure I get the plan here. Listen, do you know how many flyers for these bands I saw on my trip outside the city? Every bar in every town, a whole new underground economy of cowboy hats. We could go there, we could escape into the land of country music where there are always happy endings. So hurry up and pick a real country song. I told you, I don't know any. Well, I guess I heard one once. Gonna find us, gonna find us, you're gonna find us somewhere. Steal away to the dark end of the street, you and me. Well, and it closes. I don't want to go through the museum because it I already went through it. It took me a bit to go through it, but yeah. But yeah, that was Anthology of the Killer. And that also means it's the end of the stream. So, bye-bye. Oh, hold on. This is not charging.
It's now charging. Alright, bye bye.